Jury has indicted a member of a Tampa Bay biker gang accused of killing another
Now to the retrial of a Mongols motorcycle gang member who admits he shot and killed.
He's said to be a member of the Mongol Motorcycle Gang.
If you thought you knew all there was to know about motorcycle clubs, think again. The real Mayan MC, Mongols Motorcycle Club, is more than just roaring engines and leather jackets. This club, notorious and captivating, holds secrets that go beyond common knowledge. In this special episode, we delve into 8 things about the Mongols MC you didn't know. Prepare to have your assumptions challenged and your curiosity piqued as we venture into the heart of this infamous club. Number 1. A half-century legacy. Half a century ago, in the heart of California, an outlaw motorcycle club was born, destined to carve its notorious niche in history. Montebello, California, 1969, witnessed the formation of the Mongols Motorcycle Club. A rebel rising in response to the infamous Hells Angels Motorcycle Club, the Mongols were mainly made up of Hispanic riders determined to make their mark. In a world of roaring engines and leather jackets, the Mongols Motorcycle Club has, over the years, grown from a small rebellious band to one of the most feared names among outlaw motorcycle clubs. As they revved their engines and hit the highways, their reputations started to echo far and wide, making their name a synonym for resilience and aggression. With the passing of 50 years, the Mongols Motorcycle Club has amassed close to 2,000 members. An impressive count, yes. But what sets them apart is not just the number of leather jackets bearing their emblem, but the fierce spirit that each jacket holds within. They might not boast of numbers as big as other notorious clubs, yet they've proved, time and time again, that size isn't everything. It's the grit, the nerve, the unyielding spirit that really counts. The Mongols Motorcycle Club has, through 5 decades of roaring engines and dust trails, maintained their distinct identity. They've never hesitated to bare their teeth when threatened, and have shown an impressive ability to hold their own against larger clubs. The Mongols may not be the biggest, but they've proved they're just as tough. Despite their notoriety, they've created a brotherhood, a family tied not by blood, but by shared love of the road and the freedom it offers. The shared roar of engines, the thrill of the ride, and the shared sense of defiance and rebellion have bound these riders together, giving birth to a bond stronger than most. Number 2. The Mongols MC in the battle for their logo. The patches of an outlaw motorcycle club are much more than just an adornment on a leather jacket. For clubs like the Mongols MC, patches are the visible symbols of loyalty, achievement, and rank within the brotherhood. So, when authorities attempt to strip them of their patches, it's akin to a direct assault on their identity and unity. This became a harsh reality for the Mongols MC in 2008. A controversial and dramatic attempt by prosecutors saw them seizing Mongols members' jackets and any other items that bore their cherished logo. Being banned from wearing their own patches was more than just a legal inconvenience. It was a challenge to their unity and the code they lived by. Imagine a soldier being stripped of their uniform. This is the level of significance a patch holds for members of a motorcycle club. Patches serve as an emblem of brotherhood, an expression of commitment, and a symbol of personal achievements within the club. Each thread, each detail, and each color on these patches embody the club's history, its values, and the individual journey of the member wearing it. To strip a member of their patch is to strip them of their narrative within the club. Nevertheless, the Mongols MC didn't bow down to this setback. They fought back, not with fists or firearms, but with words and principles. They argued that this ban violated their rights, infringing on their freedom of expression and fair treatment, basic tenets protected by the First and Eighth Amendments. Their argument, it turns out, was legally sound. A California judge overturned the ban, reaffirming the constitutional rights of the Mongols MC members. The patches, once forcefully stripped, were rightfully returned. This victory was more than just a legal win. It was a triumph of principles and resilience. It was a sign to the power of unity and the spirit of the Mongols MC. Number 3. A rocky road with the law. With the roar of engines and a notorious reputation, the Mongols Motorcycle Club has faced an intense and turbulent relationship with the law. This isn't about petty traffic tickets or small squabbles and bars, which are somewhat common occurrences for many motorcycle clubs. No, the Mongols have found themselves facing far more serious legal battles. The record of Mongols MC is stained with a range of offenses, including assault, theft, and vandalism. Their exploits have been deemed lawless and reckless, tarnishing their public image. But the Mongols have never been a group to shy away from controversy. They embody an outlaw spirit, with a disregard for the societal norms that most people abide by. At one point, the legal issues escalated to a staggering extent, with as many as 270 warrants being issued against the club. Just imagine the magnitude of such a scenario. This astonishing number wasn't just about isolated incidents or individual members going rogue. It was indicative of a deeper issue, a widespread problem stretching across the club. Despite their lawless reputation, however, it's important to understand that the Mongols MC is not just about law-breaking or reckless disregard. There's a certain order within the chaos, a code of conduct that binds them together. This is not to justify their actions, but rather to shed light on the complexity that surrounds such a group. While the legal issues have painted a dark picture, these challenges have shaped the character of the Mongols MC. They've held their ground, maintained their identity, and showed resilience in the face of adversity. They may have found themselves on the wrong side of the law more often than not, but they have remained steadfast in their brotherhood and commitment to each other. The Mongols MC's relationship with the law can be seen as a reflection of their rebellious spirit, their disregard for mainstream rules, and their tenacity in the face of adversity. Number 4. The $500,000 blow. There are moments in history that have the power to shape an entire organization, and for the Mongols Motorcycle Club, a specific court ruling was one of those moments. At the heart of it all was a staggering fine of $500,000 handed down by a judge. This was not just a financial setback, but also a potent blow to their notorious reputation. The Mongols were faced with more than a simple dispute. They were embroiled in a serious racketeering case. The club, known for its long history of violence, was accused by prosecutors of operating an organized criminal enterprise. But this wasn't about petty theft or minor brawls. The charges laid against them were far more severe, including involvement in murder, attempted murder, and drug distribution. The severity of the accusations was as weighty as it gets, placing the Mongols Motorcycle Club under a harsh spotlight. Their reputation for toughness and fearlessness was at stake, as well as their freedom. The court's ruling, imposing a $500,000 fine, added a heavy financial burden to the club's growing list of problems. Despite the legal and financial setbacks, they refused to back down. In true Mongol spirit, they decided to fight back. They chose to appeal the case, challenging the charges and the hefty fine. The courtroom became a battleground for the Mongols, a place to defend their name, their honor, and their freedom. It was a tough fight, but the Mongols MC wasn't about to let a court ruling dictate their fate. They were ready to fight for their cause, showing the same bravery they're known for on the open road. The $500,000 fine represented a significant hurdle for the Mongols MC, but it also highlighted their determination. They may have been forced to face their demons in the court of law, but they did so with the ferocity and resilience that's become their trademark. The outcome of their legal battle was uncertain, but one thing was clear: the Mongols MC Motorcycle Club would not go down without a fight. Number 5. Jesse Ventura, from Mongols MC to Minnesota's governor. One of the most captivating chapters in the Mongols Motorcycle Club story involves a member who would go on to become an icon beyond the world of biking. This particular member traded in his motorcycle for a wrestling ring and then a governor's seat. His name is Jesse the Body Ventura, a man whose life journey took him from the ranks of the Mongols to the spotlight of professional wrestling and ultimately to the corridors of political power. Ventura's involvement with the Mongols MC goes back to the early 1970s. During this time, he held the crucial role of Sergeant-at-Arms of the Dago chapter. This role in many motorcycle clubs is integral to maintaining order and discipline among members. Ventura was not just a passive member, he was an active and influential figure within the club. Despite the Mongols' notorious reputation, Ventura has often defended the club's honor. He has insisted that the club did not direct him or any other member to commit crimes during his time with the group in the mid-1970s. "Nobody in the club ever told me to commit a crime, ever," he stated, challenging the widely held perception that the Mongols are a criminal gang. Ventura's words shed light on a different side of the club. He acknowledged the existence of some bad people in motorcycle clubs, but also emphasized that there are some damn good people. This nuanced perspective offers an intriguing contrast to the more one-dimensional depiction of outlaw motorcycle clubs as dens of criminality and lawlessness. Ventura's journey from the Mongols MC to a career in professional wrestling and later as Minnesota's governor is nothing short of remarkable. His tale adds an unexpected and compelling layer to the Mongols' narrative. Number 6. Law enforcement infiltrated Mongols MC twice. In the shadowy world of outlaw motorcycle clubs, there's often a thin line between members and law enforcement. This was particularly true for the Mongols Motorcycle Club, which has been infiltrated by law enforcement not once, but twice. The first infiltration took place in 1998. The agent involved was none other than William Queen from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, or the ATF. Queen was tasked with an undercover mission, his goal being to gather evidence against the Mongols to build up a case. What makes his operation noteworthy was the extent of his infiltration. He didn't remain on the fringes, but instead fully immersed himself in the club, becoming a fully patched member and even serving as chapter vice president. Queen's operation, spanning 28 months, was a resounding success from a law enforcement perspective. His undercover work led to the arrest of 54 Mongols members, and of those arrested, 53 were convicted. This was a significant blow to the club, one that shook its very foundation. However, the saga of law enforcement infiltrations didn't end there. In 2008, the Mongols found themselves targeted once again. This time, 4 ATF agents embarked on the mission dubbed Operation Black Rain. The objective was the same: infiltrate the club, gather evidence, and strike a significant blow to the Mongols. Operation Black Rain was another major sting operation, leading to the arrest of 38 Mongols, including the then national president Ruben Doc Cabassos. Cabassos, a prominent figure within the club, was later voted out, signaling a turning point in the club's history. Number 7. A lucrative trail of illegal activities. In the underworld of motorcycle clubs, the Mongols Motorcycle Club has a reputation that resonates with tales of illegal activities and monetary gains. Over the years, the club has reportedly generated millions of dollars from such activities, contributing to their infamous image. Motorcycle theft was one of the club's most notorious endeavors. The theft of countless motorcycles isn't just about taking what's not theirs. It's about a lucrative market, where stolen bikes can fetch hefty prices. This illegal activity has not only fueled the club's operations, but also added to its wealth. The club's alleged illegal activities extend beyond just bike theft. Human trafficking, an offense carrying heavy legal and moral implications, has been linked to the Mongols. This illicit trade, involving the exploitation of human lives for profit, underscores the darker side of the club's operations. In addition, the club is said to have made big bucks from drug deals. The drug trade, notorious for its risks and high returns, has been a source of substantial revenue for the Mongols. With drug distribution, the club moved beyond petty theft and trafficking to an activity with higher stakes and bigger payoffs. Despite the club's shady past, it seems that there's been an effort to change its course. With the election of David Santillan as club president in 2015, the Mongols are said to have refrained from engaging in criminal activities. This shift in behavior might seem surprising given the club's history, but it points to an attempt at transformation and a desire to shed their notorious image. While the club's past is filled with a litany of illegal activities, their future remains a subject of interest. Will the Mongols Motorcycle Club continue on a path of change, or will it revert to its old ways? This question hangs over the club as it rides on, leaving behind a trail marked by millions of dollars earned from the underworld of crime. Number 8. The Mongols MC versus the Mexican Mafia. The Mongols Motorcycle Club has a history marked by numerous confrontations, but none was as fierce as the clash they had with the Mexican Mafia in 2004. This clash wasn't just a simple bar brawl. It was a full-fledged war that escalated quickly, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. The root of the conflict stemmed from a drug operation run by La Sondra, a gang known for its loyalty to the Mexican Mafia. The operation was taking place in a motel where the Mongols happened to be staying. The confrontation between the two groups led to the busting of the drug operation by the police, disrupting a lucrative business for the Mafia. This incident didn't sit well with the Mafia. They sought compensation for the losses they suffered from the botched operation. A sum of $10,000 was demanded from the Mongols, an amount considered fair retribution for the disruption caused. However, the Mongols were not a club known for backing down. They flatly refused to pay the demanded sum, triggering a heated street war between the two parties. This was no minor feud. The clash resulted in multiple deaths on both sides, marking one of the darkest periods in the club's history. The war between the Mongols and the Mexican Mafia eventually led to a secretive meeting behind closed doors. Both parties recognized the need to end the ongoing conflict. But what happened in that meeting remains a mystery to this day. Law enforcement believes that a monetary deal was likely agreed upon, but the exact details remain shrouded in secrecy. And there you have it. We've just revved through 8 things about the Mongols MC you didn't know. And want to keep up with more intriguing facts and captivating stories like this one? Don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks for joining us today.